Welcome to this information session about the Year 2 Phonics Screening Check. I'm Mrs. Hyam, English Leader at Hertford Infant School, and in this short video I will talk you through the key information you need to know about the Phonics Screening Check your child will take in December 2020. The aims for this session are to explain and recap what phonics is, give you an understanding of what is included in the Phonics Screening Check and how it is carried out, as well as useful tips to help at home. Phonics is the recommended strategy for teaching children to read. In Year 2, we teach phonics each day for 20 to 30 minutes. Our sessions recap previously learnt skills, teach new grapheme phoneme correspondences, give children time to practice these skills, and then apply it at sentence level. Here is a list of some of the terms that children in Year 2 know and use in phonics sessions. A phoneme is the sound letters or groups of letters make, and a grapheme is how we write this. Children often enjoy using terms such as digraph, two letters that make one sound, in their phonics lessons. The Phonics Screening Check is a short statutory assessment to confirm whether children have learnt phonic decoding to an age-appropriate standard. It is designed to check if children can decode and blend words to read, as taught in the Year 1 curriculum. At Hertford Infant School, we already identify children who need additional help with reading and phonics and provide early intervention and support. For us, the Phonics Screening Check is an additional tool to identify gaps and support your child. Additional English assessments will continue to focus on the wider aspects of reading and writing. Your child was due to take the Phonics Screening Check in June 2020 whilst in Year 1. However, this was cancelled due to COVID-19. It is therefore statutory for all of these children, now in Year 2, to take the Phonics Screening Check in the second half of the autumn term. This will be December 2020. As a school, we are spending the autumn term teaching the remaining Year 1 curriculum, which the children have missed out on. The Phonics Screening Check is a school-based assessment to make sure that your child receives any additional support promptly should they need it. It is not a stressful situation as the teacher will be well equipped to listen and understand your child's level of skills. This is not a test of how well your child reads, but of their phonics and decoding ability. Therefore, there may be some children who read at or above the expected standard that do not pass this test. The Phonics Screening Check includes 20 real words and 20 pseudo words, also known as nonsense words. The Phonics Screening Check includes images of monsters. This not only makes the check a bit more fun, but provides the children with a context for the nonsense word, which is independent from any existing vocabulary they may have. Crucially, it does not provide any clues, so your child just has to be able to decode it. Children generally find nonsense amusing, so they will probably enjoy reading these words. The Phonics Screening Check also includes real words. Between 40 to 60% of these real words will be less common words. This is so that your child will need to decode these words using their phonics knowledge rather than rely on sight memory of words that they have seen before. All schools and academies in England must take part in the Year 2 Phonics Screening Check in the second half of the autumn term 2020. The check takes about 10 minutes to complete. However, every child is different and there will be no time limit set. To help the children, there will be some practice words before the screening check begins. All of your children have already had a go at this style of assessment at the beginning of Year 2 and in their time in Year 1. There is a process in place for reviewing children with special educational needs. If your child's teacher thinks there is a very special reason related to your child and their needs that makes them think the phonics screening check may not be appropriate, they will decide on appropriate action and discuss this with you. The Year 2 phonics screening data is submitted to Cambridgeshire County Council. At Hertford Infant School, the phonics screening check is not about passing or failing, but checking that your child is making progress and identifying gaps in their phonic knowledge. Children progress at different speeds, so not reaching the threshold score does not necessarily mean there is a serious problem. If your child does not pass the phonics screening check, they will resit the check in the summer term 2020. To help your child at home, immerse them in reading. Share books and magazines, read to them regularly, and point out text when you're out and about. Listen to your child read as much as possible. Encourage them by pointing to the words, talk about the phonemes, and discuss the text. Encourage children to sound out, segment, unfamiliar words, and blend these sounds from left to right. Remember to make use of Bug Club online and read as many books as possible. If you haven't got any new books, remember to look in My Library, where all of the books you have read before will be. We recommend that children reread the books at least twice. Please do not worry about the phonics screening check. Your child will still continue to make progress and receive the support and encouragement they need to be a successful reader. Remember to use the resources on our Hertford Infant School website, such as our phonic maps. All key information will also be sent out in a leaflet. Thank you for listening to this phonics screening check information session.